Here is Gordon Christian. We're here together today at City Labs in Fortitude Valley, Brisbane. So Gordon is the Queensland Regional Lead for NEM. What sort of things, what does that mean that you do for NEM?
Yeah, I guess my role is to get out and about in Queensland, working with Caleb here in Brisbane to spread the word about NEM, look to help businesses get on board with NEM, to help them with applications for the community fund. If they need to run an ICO, connect them with the right people. If they need venture capital, connect them with the right people. Help them promote their project and help them get the votes over the line if it qualifies.
So what sort of businesses might be interested in connecting with you and talking about whether NEM was appropriate for them?
Yeah, sure. So at the moment we're working with some people in Bundaberg for logistics. So they're an international export company.
Wow.
They want to make sure they've got product authentication, tracking their product overseas. There's another group there that are looking to start an ICO. They've got a product. It's pretty early days, but we've got them in touch with the guys with Jason Lee and the guys from NEM down in Melbourne. So helping them work and develop their project. There's other companies that are actually wanting to just store agricultural data.
Wow. Yep.
So really important things. I think we're just to plug straight into a real need in the business space in Queensland.
So if you're from Queensland, particularly regional Queensland, and you're wanting to consider whether blockchain is an appropriate solution for your business, they would come and talk to you? Yeah,
sure. So we'll be holding meetups throughout regional Queensland. So we've already had our first in Gladstone.
Fantastic. So if someone's representing a business in Queensland and they want to consider whether or not blockchain is the solution with them and they want to talk to you, how do they get in contact with you?
Yeah, I guess probably the best place at the moment would be get me on Telegram. So my Telegram address is @Gordon1770, so pretty easy to find, just @Gordon, it's @Gordon1770.
And Telegram's just an app that you download onto your phone, and it's a cryptographically secure messaging app.
Yeah, I think anyone that's entering into the world of blockchain will pretty quickly discover Telegram.
Yeah. So, you're from 1770. 1770 is a very special place because it's really beautiful, but also for another reason. What's special about 1770 right now?
The special thing about 1770 right now is we were very fortunate to partner with NEM and Travel by Bit to roll out Australia's first digital currency town.
Wow. So what does it mean to be Australia's first digital currency town?
Well, I guess we have really led the way, I think, possibly in Australia and in the world, to actually be able to bring mass adoption to one concentrated place. So anyone that wants to spend their cryptocurrency can come to Agnes Water in 1770 and have a full travel experience just on digital currency.
Wow. What sort of things can you do in 1770?
Our main attraction is the Southern Great Barrier Reef, so that's our main tourist attraction.
Yes.
But we've got a whole host of tours and activities. We've got great accommodations, anything from camping to luxury resorts.
Yes.
We've got surf schools, stand-up paddleboard schools, tours up into National Park.
How many people live in 1770?
We only have around 3,000 people there.
Oh, so it's really it's good then, not crowded at all. Now, if you want to get to 1770, how do you get there?
Yeah, I think the easiest way is by car, just straight from Brisbane. It's about a 6-hour drive up the coast. So there's lots of things to stop in along the way.
Yes.
Fraser Island, if you like, you can go to the Bundaberg distillery where the famous Bundaberg rum is made.
Yeah.
And then travel on through to 1770.
Fantastic. Now, so you're there and you can actually pay for things with crypto in 1770, yes? So
yeah, absolutely. So the Travel by Bit payment system is a point of sale system which is installed in all of our businesses throughout town, or the majority of our businesses.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
yes.
So we rolled out in 1 week, I think around 35 businesses.
Yeah.
So that means that a customer can either book through their travel agency, they can come to our shops, they can simply go to the counter and they use a currency exchange system which basically transfers your cryptos into cash at the point of sale. So our retailers don't have to deal in cryptocurrency at all.
Right, so you can just go there with your phone and pay with crypto using your phone. Yeah.
That's correct.
Amazing. Now you must be a pretty amazing man to have got almost total buy-in from the local retailer stakeholders in town. How did you go about achieving that?
Yeah, I think it was quite easy. There's always, I guess, there was a number of people that already knew about digital currency.
Right.
So when we introduced the idea that it was
Yeah.
going to bring more tourism to our area,
Yeah.
they thought it was a great idea straight away.
Fantastic.
So within a short period, we had 10 people. Next thing we worked, there was around 20 people.
Yes.
And it didn't take much more for people to come on board.
And sort of what tourists from what places are you wanting to attract to 1770?
Yeah, I think look, anyone that's holding digital currency, we'd love them to come and visit us.
Yeah.
Because I think it's pretty, it's a unique experience that you can actually just hop and go to somewhere and completely spend or,
Yes.
buy everything on your digital currency.
Isn't that amazing? And it's warm, there's beaches, there's beautiful rainforests, there's the Great Barrier Reef, lots of tours, great hotels. Now, tell me, if you wanted to run a conference actually at 1770, is there anywhere that you could do this if you wanted to run a blockchain or crypto conference?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I guess the really exciting thing for us about having brought digital currency to town is that it's opened up a whole world of new adventure for us.
Yes.
So we're in a really small place. We've just received NBN.
Yeah.
So our town is now digital ready.
Wow, digital ready. And then, fantastic. So you can go there and have your really fast internet speeds and still work as a digital nomad.
That's correct. So
Great.
our vision out of this is now that we would love to have spaces where digital nomads can come.
Right.
We'd love to have conferences, whether they're small or large.
Yeah.
Blockchain conferences would be fantastic.
Yes.
We'd love to have a crypto social meetup. So we've already got a fair bit of interest in that. So yeah, I think it's more than just a couple of tourists coming through and spending cryptos.
Fantastic. And if someone wanted to run a crypto conference in 1770, who would they get in contact with, and where would they sort of maybe host it even? Is there places there you can put it on that are big enough?
Yeah, so we've got a number of resorts, particularly the Lagoons Resort. That's a fully integrated resort with 107 rooms, conference facilities,
That's huge.
swimming pools, restaurant, on-site coffee shop. They've got day spa centre. So that's one which has just come and moved straight on. It's a world-class resort.
Wow.
We are going. There's a number of ways you can book. First of all, by contacting Travel by Bed. Secondly, we have Travel Bugs in 1770.
Yes.
They're specifically working on catering for conferences and full travel packages
So
for
travel
travellers.
bugs.
Travel Bugs 1770. Yeah.
Okay.
Or directly with the resorts. But I'm in
Or talk to
1770. You
Gordon.
can just
Talk
talk to
Gordon.
me.
Yeah.
And we can put you in the right direction.
Fantastic. So if you're wanting to plan a really big, super amazing blockchain conference, 1770 is like a total one-stop shop.
Yeah, I think absolutely. You can. It's not only just having the conference; it's about coming for a unique experience. There's lots of activities that you can do, and given that we've all got cryptocurrencies, everybody wants to spend them. So why not come and spend it at our place?
Fantastic.
So I think there's a number of, a number of currencies that can be used, but obviously NEM, we've got integrated with NEM, so we can take certainly cater for all NEM conferences.
Wow, fantastic. That's so awesome. Now, how does the average there's 3,000 locals, and to be a crypto town in Australia is fairly phenomenal. So how do the locals feel about this, and how are they getting on board?
Yeah, I guess for those that didn't know anything about cryptocurrency, it was a bit of a shock for us just to open up one day.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of questions.
Yeah.
What's this sign? Who's behind this? So it was quite interesting. I had to make a few quick phone calls on that day from some senior people in town. Obviously, our local banks and the likes wanting to know what's going on.
Fantastic.
So, it was quite, but I think that the fact that it was 35 businesses, which is the majority of tourism operators there, it was, people understood. It didn't take long to help them understand.
Yeah.
So we then had the opportunity to open the conversation as well about education and blockchain.
Yeah.
So it
There you
wasn't
go.
just about cryptocurrency. My idea behind it, and lots of us, is to educate people about blockchain and the opportunities.
Yes. Now, what are your sort of plans around education in the area? Have you got what are you planning to do there in terms of helping educate the public, students, that sort of thing?
Yeah, great. That's a great question. We've got a number of initiatives right from our local markets. Every Sunday there'll be a stand there where tourists and locals can come and talk about what's going on. Cryptocurrencies,
Yes.
about blockchain, and startups in general. We'd like to foster things around that.
Yeah.
Our local school, we've asked them and made a connection between our local school and Warana Park Primary School
In Victoria.
hoping that our school would be able to benefit from collaboration with those guys.
Yeah.
I've also introduced our local schools to the Rocket Shoes project,
Fantastic.
hoping that our school might be one of the pilot schools. We'll see how that goes.
So what are they doing? Are they like running pilots in schools for blockchain education?
Well, Rocket Shoes is just basically with the application of their system.
Right.
So they're having pilot schools utilise what they're building.
Right, fantastic.
So outside of that we need to spread out. We're going to spread out. We'll have our local information sessions in regards to blockchain and cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I think there's a much bigger picture out there. So our local university, Central Queensland University, we've got all our businesses in Gladstone and Bundaberg, which are our regional towns.
Yes.
And that goes beyond to Rockhampton and further into big towns. Each of those areas now have startup hubs. So in the
Right,
Bundaberg,
startup
there's the
hubs.
generator.
Yes.
In Bundaberg, there is Startup Gladstone.
Startup
So I've already got to meet with partners in Gladstone
Yes.
through the Gladstone Regional,
Yeah. Yeah.
through GRICT.
Yeah.
So that's a collaboration between industry, schools, education, council,
Wow.
banks, the Port Authority, the university,
Yes.
and they've formed this amazing collaboration
Yeah.
to assist startups and fill the gaps in their businesses. And blockchain is one of the things that they are needing. So
Yes.
we're going to provide education
Yes.
about the NEM Community Fund,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
about the how to start an ICO, whatever's required for people to be able to tap into blockchain.
So that's fantastic, because whether you're a tourist just coming for a week to explore the Great Barrier Reef, you can come to 1770 and find out about crypto, which is incredible. Or if you're a local business or even an international business but based in Rockhampton or Bundaberg or Gladstone, you could be coming to your community in 1770 and finding all about how blockchain and crypto can help your business gain traction and future-proof as well. So that's fantastic to hear.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll actually go out to the community, out to the cities.
Yes.
So Gladstone, we've already had our first meetups in Gladstone and Bundaberg, and we'll
Wow.
plan to have other ones in regional Queensland.
Fantastic. Now, Bundaberg and Gladstone, they're really close by. They're only an hour each way from 1770, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. An hour and a half.
Yeah. If you're wanting to fly in internationally, is there somewhere local that's got an international airport?
Yeah, the best place would be to come into Brisbane
Right.
first. Then you can get a connecting flight to Bundaberg or Gladstone,
Yes.
and it's a short 1.5 hour drive after that.
All right. That sounds fantastic. Well, it's absolutely wonderful to hear all about 1770, and can't wait to hear about how it progresses there. What are your plans for the future?
Yeah, I think look, it's really interesting. This space has opened up lots of opportunity.
Yes.
So I'm finding, even from a small regional town in Queensland, you can be in the blockchain business.
Yeah.
So it's pretty exciting to be able to join
Yes.
something. I think that's growing
Something
fast.
with global connection, impact, and
Yeah.
traction.
I think for a lot of the people in our localised areas,
Yes.
there's a lot of people with degrees that are
Yeah.
working. They've done degrees, double degrees, working in real estate offices, in minor jobs, working as baristas.
Yeah.
And now I think in the digital era they can actually get back into something that they've
Yes.
studied, that they've originally done.
And live
done
somewhere
study on.
beautiful.
And live
as
somewhere
well.
beautiful, yeah.
Fantastic.
So I think we've got a number of businesses moving to town. So over this last couple of years, I'm seeing businesses shift their businesses from capital cities
Yeah.
to our regional area.
Yes.
I guess lots of them have been following the NBN path,
Yeah.
and wherever that's rolling out. So Byron Bay had a major rollout. Cairns
Mm.
had one. We're next on the
How
map.
exciting.
So we're looking to attract a lot of digital business to come to town.
And who would they get in contact with to find out more about whether 1770 was a good place for their business?
I think first of all, just come and visit us.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
You've got to like where you live first. We've got all the benefits of the big cities.
You do. Now, your background is as a real estate agent.
Yes.
And do you have any thoughts personally about the impact that blockchain technology will make on the real estate industry?
Yeah, it's not an area that I've specialised in, but there's no question that I question whether my role is going to be around in the next 5 years. Yeah, I look, there's a number of things where it is going to impact property, impact real estate or property. First of all, the storage of records, storage of data records.
Yes.
You know, if you look at the likes of Dubai and other places, they're looking at basically storing their property systems or their titling systems.
The whole Torrens title that's in Queensland might even end up being on the blockchain system.
Yeah, it may very
how,
well be.
how titles are stored and transferred and how the transactions are proven. Fantastic.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, thank you for joining us today, Gordon. It's been really beautiful to hear about 1770 and the developments in blockchain and the crypto, especially NEM community there. Is there a Facebook page that people can visit or a Twitter account people can visit to follow you and find out more?
For Agnes Water 1770, it's just visit Agnes 1770, so that's our main tourism site. We haven't yet actually set anything up in regards to blockchain for 1770, but we'll be working on some of those things.
Right. Fantastic.
And on Twitter, I'm at Gordon 1770.
Okay, Gordon 1770
actually
on
no,
Twitter.
at 1770.
Oh, Gordon at 1770.
No, just at 1770.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just at 1770.
So, fantastic. Okay. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us and watching, and it's been really great to be speaking, Gordon.
Yeah, fantastic. Enjoy your time in Brisbane.
I will, and I'll have a fun walking around River City Labs here and seeing all the blockchain startups.
Thank you.
Thank you.